I will use this question on earth geometry to talk about calculations on time difference and also speed in knots. So now for the information here, it reads, the diagram shows the positions of towns A, B, and C on the earth's surface. So this is town A, this town B, and this town C. Now for A, what is the time at C when the time at A is 11:22 hours? So now for the two towns, A and C, they are positioned on the same latitude, which is 55 degrees north, but different longitudes. A is on 75 degrees west and C is on 45 degrees east. So then this simply means that to first of all get the time difference, we first of all need to take note of the longitude difference. So the first thing we are going to do is get the longitude difference. So for our solutions, this will be, so the longitude difference, I'll denote it as theta. And to get this theta, we are going to simply add 75 degrees and 45 degrees. And this is because town A is on the west side and town C is on the east side. So they are falling on different hemispheres. So theta is going to equal to 75 degrees then plus 45 degrees. And this gives theta as, so 5 plus 5, that is 10. So I write 0, carry 1. Then 7 plus 4, that is 11. Then plus 1, that gives 12, which is 120. So the longitude difference is 120 degrees. Now we know that the Earth takes 24 hours to complete its revolution, which is 360 degrees. So this simply means that for 1 hour, this will be, so if you divide 24 into 360 degrees, it gives you 15 degrees. So for 1 hour, it takes 15 degrees. So now what about 120 degrees? How many hours is this going to take? So we put x and then cross multiply this. So 15 will multiply with x, and this gives 15x, which is equal to 1 times 120. That gives 120. And then to get x, we'll simply divide through by 15 both sides. And 15 into 15, this gives 1. 1 times x, we get x equal to, so for 120 and 15, I'll use 3. 3 into 15, this gives 5. And 3 into 120, this gives 40. And then 5 into 5 here, we get 1. 5 into 40, we get 8. So x is equal to 8 hours. So now, if the time difference between the two towns A and C is 8 hours, and C is on the east side of A, this simply means that we are gaining time. So if it is 11:22 hours at A, we expect it to be ahead at C. So this simply means we are going to add 8 hours to 11:22 hours. So now this is going to be shown as follows. So 11:22 hours add to 08 hours, which is the time difference between the two towns. And this here is going to give us the following. So 2 plus 0, that gives 2. And 2 plus 0 again, that gives 2. Then for 1 plus 8, this gives 9. Then 1 plus 0, we get 1. So this simply means that the time at C is 19:22 hours. So time at C is 19:22 hours. So this here is the answer for the time at C. All right, so moving on to B. So now for B, the information which is given is that a plane flies from A to B in 9 hours. Calculate its speed if the distance between A and B is 7,200 nautical miles. So NM means nautical miles. So getting speed, we are going to use the formula. This is going to be speed is equal to distance over time taken. Now, I'll denote speed as S, so this is going to equal to S. And then for distance, this here is 7,200 nautical miles. So this here is 7,200 nautical miles. Then over time, this here is 9 hours. So now, we just simply have to divide here. So 9 into 9, this here gives 1. And 9 into 72, this here is 8. So we are getting 800 nautical miles per hour. So this is going to be speed is equal to 800 nautical miles per hour. So now, for this situation here, 1 nautical mile per hour. Okay, the scale is given as 1 nautical mile per hour. This here is equivalent to 1 knot. So then, we are going to express this speed that we've calculated in terms of knots. So we've got 800 nautical miles per hour. So for speed in knots, this will be 800 knots. Because 1 nautical mile per hour is equal to 1 knot. So for 800 nautical miles per hour, this is just going to equal to 800 knots. And this here is the answer on B. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video.